What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Hooligan Hangout, your mother's favorite place to be. Be on the lookout. Season 3 coming this Friday. Make sure you check it out on all platforms except for YouTube. We're doing a review on here instead, changing it up a little bit. So yeah, today when this is posted, it's going to be September 30th, right at the end of September, going into October. So we have decided we're going to be telling our ghost stories or any spooky stories we've experienced in our life.
Hey.
So who wants to go ahead and start? But every night I always hear footsteps on the roof, and they were loud. Like they were like one of the weirdest.
Santa Claus and his reindeer.
Oh, that would be terrifying. I'd pee my pants.
Yeah, and no, but when I was little, I always had nightmares, and you just like felt very like dark, bad vibes. There was always a room, like we had a hallway. My room was like all the way down the hallway, and then my parents was all the way down the opposite side of the hallway. There was a room right in the middle of that hallway, which was it was gonna be my baby brother's room. And before he was born, what's it called? The thing that spins in the cradle. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I forgot what it's called, but it
the
would
thing
always
that hangs up.
Yeah, it would always start by itself, like in the middle of the night, and every time you walk past that room, the door was like never closed. Like I always feel like we'd close it, and then later on that night, I'd be like, "Why is it open?" Like I swear we closed it, and so I'd always get awful vibes like walking past that room. But one of the creepiest things that happened was whenever we were leaving the house. We the day we were moving, we packed up, we were good to go. We put all the boxes and stuff on the moving truck. We were getting ready to leave, and my parents they went and they got the very last we got the very last box of stuff. Like it was just I don't know, it was just something like easy, like, oh, this is the last thing we're gonna get. So we got it and we were wearing out. We heard somebody scream. They were like, "No, don't go."
Nah.
Yeah,
like
no,
from inside your house?
Yeah, no, I'm dead ass.
Oh, nah.
No way.
No, I'm dead ass. We all
No.
No way.
Yeah, and so
I was like, hold on, let me go get my mom.
We legit just left. We were like, we closed the door, we locked it, we left.
All right, new house.
Wait. What the heck? What if someone was like living in your attic?
No.
Oh no.
I just
Oh,
said we
no.
didn't have an attic.
All houses have attics. All houses have attics. All houses have attics. All houses have attics. Oh, actually, I guess my house there doesn't have one.
Yeah. I'll have to tell you
you're
stuff
right.
about the house because there's like so many instances that not just like haunted stuff, but like just like awful like vibes like growing up there.
That scream is like what gets me.
That's when I knew. I was like, no, this place is fucking haunted. I swear. I was like, I knew it.
Wait, what did it sound like? Did
go.
it sound like a real man, like a real person, or like what did it sound like?
Yeah,
But it
I'm
sounded
pretty sure
like
it
a
was
real
girl.
person.
No, yeah, no, like dead serious.
That's
it was
scary.
kind of like a faded voice though.
That's
So,
crazy.
yeah, that's it. Who's next?
That's an L.
Edward?
I guess I'm next. Wait. So it's kind of similar to nowhere, where I think I like caught a ghost like permanently.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it like started like super long ago. I remember I was at our grandparents' house, and we were we were coming back from the drive-in, and it was every single person that lived in the house was there, right? I was the first one in the house because I had to go use the bathroom. Went back and was just sitting in the room, and I see a shadow move, but I never heard the door open for someone to come back in. And then like I just started hearing like a second breathing pattern. And I was like, so I held my breath, and I still heard the breathing.
Oh shit!
I was like, nah.
It was coming from the
Right out
closet.
house. No, that's not.
Wait,
it was
like
coming
how
from
far
under the bed.
was it?
So it was like
Did it
directly
really?
underneath me. So I like jumped off, and I just sprinted right out the house. I was like, nope, not dealing with it.
Oh no, that's like worse than anything. Is under your bed.
Yeah, like
you hear
literally just
something.
out of nowhere, I just heard a second breathing pattern. I held my breath, and then the breathing kept going, and I was like,
I think
that's
when-
not me.
Uh,
Yeah,
But-
so I dipped, and then years later, that same shadowy figure showed up, and this is when I was like, that happened in Slayton. Flash forward to Midland, like 10 years later. I'm like sitting on my bed. I'm like the only one awake because it's like 8 in the morning and I'm like an early bird. I didn't really have a lot of money growing up, so I never like had real curtains or anything. So we had like a thin blanket over the windows, and through the windows, I just see like a silhouette of someone just like walking around the backyard, like right in front of the window. And I turn, I'm
Like, huh?
and I just like slide down. And I'm like wiggle on the floor because I'm afraid like they'll see me. So I scoot across the floor. I'm like, hey, Dad, there's like someone in the backyard right now. He goes out there. I still see the shadow in like the silhouette in the window. He goes out. He's like, I didn't see anyone. And I was like,
you're like,
bro, it's like,
Papa.
I was like, Dad, I literally saw it up until you like walked in front of it. I was like, there's no way they just disappeared.
Yeah.
So then later on, flash forward another few months later, I was like jet lagged because I came back from the California trip for band that year. I was super jet lagged. Same shadow figure pulls up while I'm like in like a third of a sleep, and it's just chilling there. And like, this is where I don't know if I was actually dreaming or not, because like sleep paralysis, you can't move, you just stare at the figure, right? I was still able to get up and like walk around, and like it was just vibing in the corner. And I was like,
did you go up and
That's
punch it?
terrifying.
You should have went up and punched
Like the same one that you saw?
like it's been the exact same figure, like
same one.
congruently, like
same
proportions,
shape.
everything's been the same.
Yeah.
Right, so flash forward again to the house that I'm in now. Okay, this is the worst one yet. So I was in my old room where Jay sleeps now. This is the reason why I switched rooms completely.
Is it really?
Yeah.
You said F that.
Asleep. Well, I was asleep, and I see the shadow figure again, but this time it's like directly beside me to where I can touch it. Right?
Oh,
Reaches
no.
out and just punctures my chest, and I can't breathe. So I thought it was a dream at first, but it like phased into me being awake, like at the same time. Like there was nothing different. Like my body was in the exact same position as I guess when I was asleep or whatever.
Yeah.
That's why I don't know if I was asleep or if I was actually in person, because I woke up having it like a severe asthma attack.
Dude, that's creepy.
And I,
That's scary.
like seamless. Like the moment it did it, I like was like asthma attack. Like woke up, everything was the exact same. Nothing was different except I was having an asthma attack. And I was like, because now if y'all have been in my room, I got a big cross on my wall. So since then I've seen it once since then. Straight up, I was like, people die from asthma attacks in their sleep. What if I was like asleep and I just didn't wake up? And I'm like
what if the shadow killed you? That would have been, and no one would have known either.
That's what I mean. Like,
right, the doctor. It was just so sudden.
Toast.
We didn't know what caused
it. So if Edward dies due to a heart attack in his sleep, we know it's murder from a ghost.
The story's out. The ghost didn't want it.
No, you like died tonight because you told that story?
No, I hope not.
No, me just knock on some wood.
Yeah, like
it was a bad vibes.
That's scary.
That was like easily the worst like series of events. Like it was congruent. Like since I was little, it's followed me around. So like,
and no one else has seen it.
No one's told me about it at least. Bro, like I woke up and I just was like the most terrified person, because I was like, I actually can't breathe right now. What the fuck?
Oh yeah, no, that's
not
scary,
a dream.
dude.
Like holy shit.
I've had like a bunch of like little like experiences. Like for one time I was playing a game, and then I can't remember. It was Call of Duty. It was one of them where you have to shoot down a helicopter, and I shot it down, and then as soon as it touched down the ground, the whole power in my room only went off, and I like heard breathing too.
Oh.
And they're like
it was like it was pitch black.
Yes, and I lived in that house specifically. My room was the attic.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah,
that's
so
already bad.
Downstairs, and everyone else, the lights were working, everything was working. Oh, it was scary. But anyways, my story. Okay, I'm trying to think where to start it. So me and my cousin, we went to Mineral Wells. I don't know. There's like a huge motel there. It used to be like super popular. Like all these celebrities would come down there and stay there. But it's like one of those haunted places in Texas, right? Because like there's been a bunch of suicides and a bunch of ghost sightings, and it's like a super haunted place. Well, we couldn't get in because I guess somebody bought it and they're renovating it, so there's a fence around it. So the only way we could have got in is like jump the fence, and we weren't gonna do that because there are like construction workers around there and stuff. So before we went, we kind of like researched the city a little bit. There's this it's like an abandoned hospital for kids, except the owners used to like experiment on the kids, and they would like do like crazy stuff to them, like cut off
German Nazi scientist level crazy.
Yeah. Apparently, I don't know if that's true. But anyways, we were reading up, and I guess one of the kids was Mariana, and like you saw, like, because we were researching it, so on this website that we're reading or whatever, we saw a picture of like it was like Mariana was here, like graved into the wall or whatever. So we're like, okay, well, we can't get into to this hotel, so I guess this hospital will work. So we went there.
God,
and
y'all are crazy.
Yeah, those are arguably worse than hotels.
Yeah,
I don't know, cause okay. Anyway, so we tried to find a way in, and we couldn't. Like, I even got on top of the roof. Well, not the main roof, but like on top of an awning.
Anthony climbs 15 stories, up to the top.
freaking jumps right to the other roof.
No, I got on top of the awning, and like there's really like no way you could get in because the windows were like boarded with wood, and then behind the wood were like bars.
Oh, okay.
Right, so you couldn't get in. But there's this one doorway, right, and it was only boarded by wood. Of course, we weren't gonna break it though, because like if we would have got caught, we would have got in trouble. But there's a slit on the left side that I could fit my phone in. Okay, and this was
What's your problem?
this was terrifying because
I mean that's better than what I would have done. I would have straight broken the boards and been like, screw it, I want to get in.
No, I wouldn't have even went in.
I don't know if y'all remember, but my phone like sucked for a really long time. Like it was like the camera was terrible.
I don't remember.
It still does.
No. Anyways, my phone worked perfectly fine, right? And then I slipped in my phone and I recorded it with the flashlight going, and I still have this video.
Oh my god. Did you see that?
So the first thing you see is Mariana was here, like graved into the wall. And my phone freaks out and it's like starts shaking and making weird noises. And like you can tell in the video too. And like from that day, my phone camera never worked again. Like I had to buy a new phone.
Oh my god.
Really?
But like you could tell, like as soon as I put it in that doorway, it like started freaking out like a disruptance kind of, you know?
You didn't see anything else though?
Like Ghost Adventures where they're just like,
no,
bro,
but that's not even the worst part.
But your phone was actually just chilling.
Yeah, that's not even the worst part. So this is probably the dumb part. So we got in my car and we parked like 10 feet away from this door, right? And we're like, let's try a Ouija board.
Through it.
And
so
we did that, okay? And because I don't believe in like Ouija board and stuff, I don't believe in that. So we did it.
I don't mess with that stuff.
And it started moving, and we both freaked out. We're like, "Are you swear this isn't you?"
Yeah.
And to each other, we're like, "Dude, this isn't me." And it started, and we're asking it questions like, "What was your name?" And it spelled out Mariana. I swear to God,
No, time out.
And like it did the age, like how old are you? And then we researched her, and that's how old she was when she died. It was like a bunch of crazy stuff.
Bro, that's when you just burn the whole thing down.
Yeah. One of the questions we asked was, has anyone else like talked to you like through one of these boards? And It's a she, so she said yes. And then we're like, oh, well, what happened to them? And I swear to God,
Uh-oh.
it went to the letter D, and then to the letter I, and then it was going to E, and we both like moved it. Like we stopped.
You're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed
I know,
to do
but
that.
we did because it was gonna spell out die, and we're like, okay, that's it. And that was like after a while of asking questions, but once it said that, we're like, okay, bye, right? And we freaked out, and I left. And then, actually, first my car wouldn't start. Like I turned on my car and it wouldn't start. Like my battery was dead. So I'm like, oh no.
Dude,
I
there's
just
so
tried
many.
it again and it started up.
There's so many red flags, and you just
I
kept
know.
going.
Zoom, what's going on? That is the end of part 1 of Hooligan Halloween for this year, the month of October, our very first year. And that was Ghost Stories. We do have enough footage that we were going to make a part 2, not for Ghost Stories, but a part 2 where we're going to talk about like lucid dreaming and just nightmares and dreams and such. And that will be up in a couple of days, so make sure you stay tuned. And hey, say hi to your mom for us, and you subscribe right now, and you put your notifications on, and you better comment, and yeah, give us a like, a follow, and watch our podcast in the description. Peace out.